Tervetuloa Saksan joukkueen, please welcome Team Germany. Tervetuloa Itävallan joukkueen, please welcome Team Austria.
Hello and welcome to the Hartwall Arena. We've got live hockey coming up between Germany and Austria. We're just going to pause a moment for the national anthems.
Itävallan kansallislaulu, the national anthem of Austria.
The two national anthems are over and we're ready for more action from Group H, the Helsinki group. And it's Germany v Austria. Germany still yet to pick up a victory. And the captain, Christian Ehrhoff, has said how disappointed him and his teammates have been. You can see there Ehrhoff wearing number 10. And also the captain there, number 18, Thomas Krug of Austria. In goal today is going to be Bernhard Stackbaum for Austria, and they had their first win of the tournament in yesterday's match, which was a fantastic, thrilling victory, 6-3. They ended up over Latvia. And plenty of scorers on the sheet as well for Austria, and they're going to try and get one over their bigger cousins. They're local to each other, of course. Germany and Austria know each other well, speak the same language, and they'll have a big battle on their hands today. The Germans, who have taken no points so far, they start with Rob Zepp between the pipes, and they haven't scored too many goals either. Only one for the goal scorers so far of the 6 goals taken in the tournament, and they're currently just above Latvia because they had that one overtime loss against Finland in the first game, which promised much for the Germans, but it hasn't worked out quite as they planned. Last year they picked up only 2 victories, and they're going to be in a relegation battle if they don't start to pick up points soon. So we're just about ready here for the afternoon game of the 2013 IIHF World Championships between Austria and Germany. Austria in the red with the white numbers, Germany in the white and the black numbering. Now the first puck is ready to go down. I'm your commentator, Owen Nilsson, and I'll be taking you through all the way through every single shot and check. And the early moment is for the Germans, and they've put together some decent performances. The one against Finland after they came back in the 3rd period and took that one 2-1, take it into overtime for losing out 4-3. In their second game, though, they met the mighty Russia, the defending champions, as the pass comes into centre ice and a one-on-one. What a chance in the opening moments! How has he missed that? Well, an early foray into the German zone, and Michael Raffel, who plays his hockey in Sweden, the only one in the roster, has a glorious chance for Austria in the first minute. He scored 46 points in the Swedish 2nd division this season, Raffel. We can see it again, the pass into the centre ice, there's no defence at home. Tries to take it round, and it's a good save, you have to say, by Zepp. Wasn't an easy one, coming down to his right, just got the pad on it. But where was the German defence? A cold start from the Germans. Really should be one behind after that chance. Austria, they opened up their tournament with a 5-3 defeat against the USA. And a disappointing loss to France before yesterday's win. They took each. We just see the shot come in, and a good save from close range by Starkbaum. Oh, another great moment, this time for Germany. Just hanging out at the back was number 55 for Germany, Felix Schutz. He plays for Cologne. He's got 1 goal so far, but couldn't get it past Starkbaum then. You can see the ratings for the 2 goalies in the tournament so far. They've both conceded 11 goals. Austria scored 10 after that glut yesterday. A little pass into Schuller. A lot of these guys playing for ECKAC in the Austrian league. Indeed, the majority of the roster for Austria playing in their native country. Klagenfurt, who were champions in the last season. 7 representatives on the ice, including one more, René Svet, who's yet to make an appearance in goal for Austria. Starkbaum now with 4 out of 4. No chance for Lang or Sweat. On the far side, trying to make the angle, is Torsten Ankert. Another one of those for Cologne. Holding onto the puck well, the driven slap shot from just wide on the right wing. Check coming in as a couple of changes to the line. And watch out for Thomas Vanek, wearing 26 for Austria. Plays in the NHL for Buffalo. Oh, nice move. Just laying it back, trying to find. Well, just taken away there. It was Marcus Pinter with the shot. Oh, good work in the D just to take the puck away as the man was arriving. And Germany, who were such a fairy tale story when they hosted the tournament a few years ago, gradually come back down to perhaps a more fitting level for their talents. But, they're struggling. And Austria were promoted up from Division 1 last season. Well, a 2-on-2 developing and just trying to make the angle. Lays off the pass. It was a good one as well. And Florian Ibera was arriving. Good block from Lakos. And trying to get it in is Vanek. Vanek with 2 goals so far. And going around the back, Vanek is there. Vanek hits the post. Thomas Vanek from close range. Got it inside Zeb. And this time it's claimed and just let go. Oh, it's been burgled again. What a chance. Well, and perhaps Herberger should have done better again. But that's 3 clear chances for the Austrians in the opening minutes and continuing their good form, but they just haven't managed to. Here we can see it again. He gets it up and over Thomas Vanek. And this was really poor play by Frank Udler. He plays the Ice Bears Berlin as the referee takes a fall. An exciting opening to this one. Not a big crowd, of course, here in Finland. And expect them to come pouring in the afternoon for Austria and Germany. There will be tonight, though. You can see a finisher there. They'll be meeting the USA. I'll be in charge of that one, along with our resident ex-professional featured in the NHL, Patrice Lefebvre. You join us for more hockey from Helsinki in the World Championships, but it's all been Austria in the opening minutes. Pass from Ibera, now in behind. Looks like the Germans are going to have their work cut out for them this afternoon as Müller gets it away up the ice. A little dig there by Schumig. Oh, and then at the other end, well, in the end, it was a good take by Starkbaum. Starkbaum, I should say, as Daniel Pieter yet to get a point. Just opens up for him, and again the attacks winning out. Pieter plays in Germany. Or Krefeld, 26-year-old. Now the difference in speed between this and the last game on this ice, which was Russia v the USA in this group. Those are the 2 of the 3 sides that are at the top. The side of host Finland. Could be something here for Germany. Well, shot in from behind and set it up high on the point, driven across by Erhoff. The captain, the other Buffalo Sabres player, knows Thomas Vanek well. The jink inside. High up on the blue line is Patrick Hager, but then the whistle goes on the play. These 2 have met in the World Championships a couple of times in the last few years. In 2009, where Austria took a 1-0 victory. Also featured in the qualification for the Olympics. Fairly even between the 2. 3 wins to 2 in favour of Germany and 1 draw. Another play. Looks as if we can have the first penalty of the game. Maybe not, we're just waiting on that. Marcel Gock, a multiple-time player for the Germans. plays for the Florida Panthers in the NHL. Taken away from in behind by Oberkofler. And a long shot. Well, he couldn't hold on to it there, Zepp. It's a good hit from Thomas Puck. Interesting beard there. Pinta. Even the cheerleaders aren't exactly full of life. Everybody's sitting down in their seats watching on. Looking forward to tonight's match, but we've had early chances in this one, and maybe Austria should have taken one of them by now. These two have both medalled in the past. Austria have 2 bronzes in the history of the tournament. Germany, since separating from West Germany, unification of the country, they've 1 silver and 2 bronzes, but you have to dip well back down the decades to find the last time. Face off in the center ice, won by Germany. Just held back. Germany have had a day off yesterday since their last time out here in Helsinki. And they lost to Slovakia 3-2. And another whistle. $13,506 this stadium holds, but we've got anything close to that this afternoon so far. About 3,000 yesterday for Austria v Latvia. Well, again, speculative effort there from Siedenberg. Place for Adler Mannheim, another one without any points, and they've been struggling for points. The German side. It's not held in Starkbaum. And then with the traffic in front, managed to get it away. Another pass just evades everyone, and Austria, who've yo-yoed between the top division and Division 1 between 2005 and 2011. In each of those odd years, 05, 07, 09 and 2011, the Austrians have been in the top division and then relegated down the following year. So the win yesterday was an opportunity perhaps to end that sequence and keep themselves in the top for consecutive years, and certainly victory here against the Germans would be, well, a crucial step in the right direction in doing that. Looking at the first time shot, wasn't much pace on it from Herberger. Dug out by Chrysler. On the turn first time, but took a little deflection. Now in the center ice with Altman. Altman sends it round the boards. Trying to pick it up is Michael Raffel, who had that great chance in the opening minute and could only hit the pad of Zepp. Now the Germans bringing it away. Good skills there with the stick by Hager, who goes in behind looking for the wraparound, but there's no way past. And Bernhard Starkbaum, who plays for Modo Hockey in Sweden, just closed down the gap you could see here. Drives round, looking to get it in and get his first point of the season. The championships, 24-year-old Patrick Hager has been playing with Ingolstadt this year for the first time since moving from the Krefeld Penguins. 29 points with 9 goals in the regular season. Now the Austrians trying to make their way into the German territory and keep hold of the puck. Chrysler, he loses out, and everybody's very close together there, the German skaters, so not much space. Then just dumped up the other end with only one man coming forward. The German coach, Pat Cortina, he runs the line change. Just fake on the shot by Ibera. Once again, the Germans can bring it forward, this time with Gogola. Stoutbound just leaves it and swept back around the boards. Well, all those chances coming from errors. There's a bit of an error there as well. High up in the slot, shot from Gok. We've got a couple of Goks in the lineup. Marcel and Nikolai. Two brothers, there's another Gok as well. Sasha Gok, currently playing for Hanover, not in the roster for the Germans this year. Well, the pass was aimed into the middle but got away. And the Czechs coming up in the center ice, just making it difficult for Germany to come into the Austrian zone on that occasion, with 10 minutes gone in the first period here in Group H. Austria with the best of the chances. Germany looking to make something now, and just on the goal line, dinks it in. And John Tripp is the one trying to get it out. And laid back and not caught cleanly, the attempted shot. Florian Ibera tries to get it away and just chops it. The bouncing puck is moved on in through the center ice, trying to come across the red line, but now the referee's got a hand up for a penalty. There was a tripping there. You can see he'd signalled it, indeed tripping it was. We'll just wait to see. Number 36, Yannick Siedenberg. His second penalty of the tournament. Pat Cortina. So, plenty to think about. First power play of the game so far. Cortina, who's born in Italy, but well, close. Just coming across there to Unterlugau. Short-handed for the first time, the Germans. They've got their work to do. Hunterpfund. Unterlugauer. Oh, and it could work. Here's the arriving late. Chrysler was driving into the net. Well, taking their time. It didn't really work out from Frank Mauer. Andrei Lakos. Nice pass across the ice. Opens up the space, then just a little dump and go from Koch. Worked it well there, Ibera. Ibera's still on the blue line. He's got a bit of space now. Waiting for the pass. Under a minute gone. And then the whistle goes. Pat Cortina, the coach, is in fact born in Canada, but with Italian heritage, as Erhoff goes off. Oh, we got a 3-against-5 here now. He's slashing. He's got his men down by 2. Former coach of Italy, Cortina, as well as Hungary and Munich in the DEL, the German top division. Well, with a two-man advantage, surely they can make something work here. The Austrians just looking for some space to get the shot off. It does eventually come from Unterlogau. Unterlogau just lays off again, and here he is once more. Gives it back, just interchanging the passes with Puk. Well, another ugly-looking pass as that one's chipped towards the back. And then on the spin was Vanek. He could only shoot straight at the keeper. 585 NHL games, Thomas Vanek. It was coming off the skate there of Koch. He wouldn't have counted it. He moved his boot towards the puck as it landed near him. Vanek straight into the center of the goal. Baxman comes in to take his go. Puck was struck against Latusa. That's against 4 German defenders. Still looking for that opening. Still waiting for that first goal. Lakos gives it short. Gets it back. Over on this side is Koch. He's going to receive it. And then the long-range shot. It's well saved by Zepp. Well down to his right, using the pad. Well, he still can't get it away. Germany in behind with Vanek. He leaves it go, and high up on the point with Lakos. Koch. And Koch's pass is no good. Latusa couldn't get the stick on it. And Germany, well, they've given it away. That was poor from Marcus Kink. Sent around the boards in the dying seconds of the power play for the Austrians. And the Germans have done well to just kill that penalty. Down by 2 with 6 minutes remaining. Neither side has been great on the power play. Austria 9th out of 16. With 1 goal from now 9 power plays. Germany a little better, 2 from 10. And the puck just laid back. Trying to do something here, but it's not really working for the Germans going forward. The Austrians aren't giving them any space to make the attacks, and the passing of Germany, you can see why they're struggling. Can't pick out a teammate. A number of errors made. They're not getting the passes off cleanly, which is meaning the Austrians always get an opportunity to come and just check him off the puck. Starkbaum into center ice, and then the shot from Daniel Welser. Plays for Salzburg. 1 goal, 1 assist so far for Welser. Schuller, the one who goes to the ice, and then the whistle on the play. And another penalty. Is it interference? And Ehrhoff, who just spent 2 minutes in the bin moments ago, back on the ice and back in the box again. So not too good from the captain. He was the one giving the rallying cry to his teammates. So Daniel Welser going off. So it's 4-on-4 here between Austria and Germany. The Austrian coach, Manuel Viveros, the experienced man, born in Canada as well. He's with Klagenfurter in Austria for 6 seasons. Coached the national setup in World Championship Division 1 a couple of times, as well as the Olympic game qualifiers. We're back underway. Both sides down a man. Austria managed to qualify for the Olympics after going into the playoff and final qualification tournament along with Germany, Italy and Netherlands in Group D. Germany actually beat Austria 3-2 in overtime in that game on the 10th of February. Austria had already picked up wins over Italy and the Netherlands. They finished top of the group, 1 point ahead, and it was a crucial point in the end, that overtime loss. Just got them one ahead of the Germans. They finished second with 6 points. They beat the Netherlands. Lost in overtime to Italy, though, and that was the one that no one expected. Disappointment for the German Hockey Association. All the teams want to play in the Olympics, of course. They're one of the big events. They qualified for all the recent tournaments as well. So not a good period for the Germans, as it could be a poor period now, as the space was just opening up for a second. And they got it away. In fact, it's the first time they haven't qualified for the Olympics since they didn't participate in 1948, so it tells you plenty here on the goal line. Trying to make the space and fire it in. As with Gogula, shot does come, but again it's not cleanly hit. Both sides back to full strength. The World Championship record of Germany, best of modern times, best since the 1930s in the World Championship, when they finished fourth in 2010. Gradually fallen down as Austria come forward. Again, the defense is decent from Marcel Gock. 2 minutes to go in the first period. Still waiting on that first goal as well, as the Germans get it forward. Here is Schutz. Schutz, named by Starkbaum. Comes across the ice to Lakos. And he just flick forward and chases it on. Not much space there. The Germans keeping it very tight as a long-range shot comes in with 3 men in front. There could have been a trouble there for Zepp, but managed to just pour out with his glove. And left hand deflected away and up the other end in behind the Austrian net, and managed to dig it out with a quality. Not the finest between these two. Certainly Austria should have taken one of the chances they've had so far in this fourth game for these two in Group H. Fourth game of 7. Oh, could finish badly though. 1 minute left. Here's Erdeberger, lays back, and the first time shot from Raffel is well saved by Zepp. Good hit there and good hockey from the Austrians. And this was at the other end. Starkbaum was involved. This was the layback, and from point blank range. A little bit unfortunate there, Michael Raffel, not to do a little better. Austria qualified for the Olympics for the first time since 2002. So they're one of their best periods, and on paper, in form, you'd say that the Austrians are favourite for this one after that win yesterday against Latvia. Oh, one more chance perhaps. Oh, and it was there for a moment in front, and still. Now Van Eyck just tried to dink it with the outside of the stick. In fact, it was, well, a late penalty there as the buzzer goes for slashing on one of the German players. And he's going to finish the first period. Start the second in the penalty box as the chances just go by again. But the two teams go off the ice. Still no score. The Austrians have had the better of it through Van Eyck and also Michael Raffel. More to come in the second. Don't go away.
Shots on goal in the first period, Team Germany. 12 shots, Team Austria, 14 shots. Maalivahdit for Team ensimmäisessä Saksa 12, Etelä 14. Saksa aloittaa toisen erän vajan ykkösenä. Team Germany will start the second period.
Hello and welcome back to the Hardball Arena here in Helsinki, where it was, as you just heard, a shutout in the first period. Christoph Ullmann begins the second time in the penalty box after he was penalised right in the very last second of the first for slashing. It's 0-0, 14 shots to 12 in favour of Austria for that first 20 minutes. But Austria really had the better chances, a lot of tame efforts coming in on Rob Zepp and Bernhard Starkbaum. And we're hoping there's goals to come here in Group H. Germany definitely need them, and Austria, who are looking to stay in the World Championship top group for the first time in consecutive years since before 2005, are also well after it, and they're got the one-man advantage now. So how are they going to be able to start things up in this second period? He's looking for the option now on the goal line, lays back. It's Unterlugauer who's waiting on the blue line, coming now to receive it, sends it round the backboards. Over on the far side is Cook. He can just lay off. Unterlugauer over this far side. Two defensemen for the Germans right in front, just trying to narrow any space to get a shot from close by as Zepp, well, didn't know where the puck was there. Zepp just tried to make himself big on the goal line, but the Germans have managed to pinch it back and get it away. And that's 1 minute of the power play gone now, with Austria in possession with Florian Ibera. He can drive forward. Plenty of mistakes from both teams, particularly with the passing, as that one comes across. Nice idea on the spin from Hunterpunt. That's the correct pronunciation. Apologies to all you German speakers out there, as the puck again just trying to find that gap, trying to find the angle to try and get the shot off. Well watched though by Hurdler, and then the slap shot from wide by Andrei Lakos. One of the few in the roster that plays in Vienna. Just pinched away, but smart work in defense. And the Germans get it away once more at the other end with little time remaining, as Ibero is the one back, and he gives it Energy coming forward. Options to the right. Making it a easier job for Austria, for Germany, I should say, in defence. Starting out on the right-hand side, not much speed as the attack came forward. Germany back to full strength now. Couple of minutes gone in the second period. Well, tries the pass, ricochets off the skate of Michael Raffel, who had that one-on-one chance inside the first minute. Couldn't manage to score though. And again there, the pass from Thomas Koch. This was earlier on, in fact, when the puck just squeezed through Zepp. Got away. An attacking face-off here. The Austrians can get it back high on the point. Just a smart pass into Christler. Now in behind the goal. Where's the action coming? Christler's right in front of the crease as the puck goes back around. Here he is again, Andreas Christler. A number to play for Salzburg. And the Germans finally, who haven't really had much of an attacking option in the opening part of this second period, can now finally come up the other end with Felix Schutz. He loses out though to the other number 55, Robert Lukas. And Austria have it once more. Schuller, he's to the left here if the pass comes. And he's going all the way is Schmig. Only before losing out to the German D. Starts again once more. Kruger, one of the four that plays over in America with the Charlotte Checkers. Justin Kruger. And he recently returned to the lineup. The 26-year-old, son of longtime Switzerland coach Ralf Kruger. As the shot comes in. Kruger family, in fact, participated in the World Championships every year since 1998 with Ralf and son and father, I should say. Two of them familiar faces to the World Championship as the puck comes across, but it's just taken out of clean air. Playing in the AHL, Kruger. And his team didn't manage to progress in the Calder Cup. Lost in the playoffs against the Oklahoma City Barons. It could be danger here. Well, whistle goes as the goal goes sliding away, and Manuel Atusa unable to turn the puck in. We got a penalty. And Frank Hordler, German. Indeed it is. Frank Hordler goes in the penalty box for hooking. They had 8 penalty minutes in the first period, Germany, 2 for Austria. Now that's their 10th. Discipline not too strong in the early part of this game. By no means the highest though, with 32 minutes of the tournament as a whole. Latvia way up there with 53, couple of major penalties to them. Well, we're still waiting patiently for this first goal. Just felt the whole time that Austria have been the better of the two, but the longer it remains like this, it's giving Germany an opportunity to try and just get back into it. They've still got defending to do, the Germans, as it comes up the other end. Austria, who qualified last year from the first division, they ended up second behind Slovenia with 10 points from 5 games. Oh, wow, look at that. Ankert with the naughty blow on Thomas Vanek. Torsten Ankert to just watch himself. He got one man in the box, so they were down to 3 at one point in the first period. Austria couldn't take advantage then. Can they take advantage now? On the far side with John Tripp. Shot goes round the back and off the boards. Waiting for it was Moritz Müller. Yet again another Another whistle means another pause to the play. And Germany, well, they had that world record attendance in the first game held in Germany in 2010. Huge crowd came into the arena there to make a record-breaking moment for the World Championship. And Germany got to the 4th position for the first time in their history. Ended up losing that bronze medal game to Sweden after losing out to Russia in the semi-final 2-1. Beat Switzerland 1-0 in the first game. $77,000. Just searching that one for you. And the United States played Germany 7th of May 2010 in Gelsenkirchen. This all-time record as we see the play. And another chance. Really should have done better there. 100 Pfund. Yeah. Plenty of time to pick his spot. We've just seen the lack of quality. This is why these two sides are at the bottom end of the group and have no chance of getting up into the top. You just haven't quite got the skills to keep up with the bigger hockey nations. Maybe Austria can overhaul France. See them getting the better of Slovakia though. Next games for these two. Austria play Slovakia in a couple of days' time. Germany a bit of a wait again. And the next one is up against Latvia on the 11th of May in 3 days' time. I'm certainly hoping to take some points out of this, so that pause can be dealt with all the better when they turn up for training in the coming days. That shot's blocked down. Coming away with Chrysler. Still Chrysler. Tries his luck from range, took a big deflection. And neither side able to really make any ground on the wings at the moment. Skating not quite fast enough to open up the space. And Cortina not overwhelmed with what he's seeing at the moment. Neither are the German fans there looking on, of which there are a few. The German league has been going well for a number of years now. Good investment in the Deutsche Eishockey Liga, DEL for short. In 2012-13, it was the Eisbären Berlin side that took the playoff final. The likes of Baxman, Rankel, Hordler playing for the Eisbärens in the roster here. One that's got a little larger representation in Cologne, who lost 3-1 to the Ice Bears. Well, shot from a narrow angle. And a little shove. Yet another pause as the puck goes out. Mario Altman, who's in his 3rd World Championship. Most points for a defenseman this season in the Austrian League, 45. Stavbom hasn't really been tested that hard. A little bit of work to do, but it's been at the other end we've seen more danger. Stavbom in his 2nd World Championships at the top level. taken a gold and a silver in Division 1. Some action of a few of the hits coming in. Cortina not looking happy, but can't be too displeased. They're still level. He's just resetting the goal after it was knocked out of its space. So we're already just about ready with that high-powered drill. Well, all the entertainment going on around the sides to keep the fans interested whilst they wait for this little pause to come to an end. It is Frank Bordler tasted victory in the playoff final. Ready to go again. Seen a lot of action these two rinks every day with a rotation of games. Oh dear, that wasn't supposed to happen. It's really amateur stuff there from Mario Altman. Just got his stick caught up in the back of the net. Needs to go and get another one now. As the Germans can bring it away. 4 shots to 3 in the second period so far. Chrysler tries to get it back across, but strikes the barriers at the back, and Germany finally with a bit of speed coming forward. There's the pass, saved by Starkbaum, and then brought away by Ibera. Nice and cold. To Lugauer, one of those who plays for VSV in Austria. His 13th World Championship, by far the most experienced player in the roster. Played a couple of years in Germany for Dusseldorf. The rest of his career has been in his native Austria as we get ready. Mario Altman, the one challenge this. Well, the Germans do come away with it with John Tripp. Tripp on the barriers, little reverse pass. Take up defensive positions in front, the Austrians, and then waiting for the shot from Ankert. Ankert drives to the goal line, now going around the back. Well, that was never going to work, and it was in slow motion there. Couldn't have been much easier as it's just dumped up the other end, and the Austrians can run the line change, starting again now with Ankert once more. His pass into Tripp. Now number 36, Siedenberg, and whistle goes again. So we get a look at Siedenberg, who's 29 years of age now, Yannick Siedenberg, but an experienced player in the World Championships. This is 4th in the top division, first starting in 2006. His 15th game. Long-term player for Adler Mannheim, but since signed a contract to move to Munich for the next season. There's the pass coming again, just a rather hopeful one coming forward, and Germans take it back. Too cohesive. Erhoff, the German captain, who went twice into the box in the first period. Spoke about his disappointment in the post-match from the last game, but really leading by example with his 2 penalties. Oh, nice idea with the pass, looking into the middle where Vanek was waiting, but he couldn't get the stick on it, and Lucas has done well to get it back, only to lose out again. It really would be a devastating state of affairs for Germany if they didn't manage to stay in the top division. We haven't been relegated down since 2005. I think that 2006. And they won Division 1, came back up. And this is their 7th successive year in the top group, where they are usually placed. Ibera, 28 years of age. Plays his hockey in Austria for Graz 99ers. And making his debut in the World Championships this year. As the puck comes up and Zepp taking no chances, just smothers it and yet another face-off. Well, no one wants to win this game so far. Maybe a little bit of caution. Well, they've got something to protect. Germany really need to try and get some more points on the board. Only one so far against Austria's 3. Where's the option? Oh, there on the barriers. Haven't managed to get it out, and well, a little fortunate to come away with that. Back into the German zone. Baumgartner tries to take it in behind, but watched by Hager. Now coming away with Mauer. He's got an option to his right. Shot comes in from Pieter. Tried to just get rid of it, but traffic in the centre ice, just keeping the Austrians pinned back. A couple of passes, finds its way to Schuller, takes on his man, and then the penalty clearly there. Schuller for holding. So David Schuller goes into the box. His first penalty of the tournament. Just linking arms there with IIHF. You can see there, using the international sign language of he elbowed me in the face. Referee not interested. I mentioned the Germans were 6th on the power play list coming into this after 3 games across both groups. 3 goals, 2 goals from 10 power plays. Seeding today. Austria just getting rid of that one. Now coming forward again with IIHF in the centre ice. Tries his luck from range, and that's really a sign of the sort of clueless thing that's going on here with Germany, just shooting from inside the neutral zone, but not with any real venom. Gok gets it back now, Marcel Gok. He'll be able to make space for a shot. IIHF, nice idea there, just jamming the pass down towards Rankel. Stick lost, scrambles to pick it up, and then the long-range shot high up in the point. An easy take from IIHF. IIHF, who actually made it to the Stanley Cup final with the Vancouver Canucks in 2011, for losing the series in 7 games to the Boston Bruins. Yes, he led the Canucks defenseman, ranked 2nd in the league overall with 12 points on the playoffs, 2 goals and 10 assists. Actually played that with an injured shoulder, one of his biggest moments of his career. Germany still with over 30 seconds to go in the power play. Here is IIHF. He lets it go to Rankel. But the Austrians can bring it away. Well, what was Welser doing there? Just holding on to the puck as if he was skating on the local pond. Just had it taken away from him. Would have been better off just sending it up the ice instead of allowing the German defender to come and take it back off him. And this is where we find ourselves as Germany coming forward. Decent save though. From close range, back to full strength. 7 minutes left in the second period. Just fakes it there. Finally getting it away. Well, the Germans getting a bit stronger now as this second period is worn on. Matusa lays it off. Close range shot from David Schuller back on the ice. After that 2-minute penalty, but could only shoot straight at Rob Zepp. Having a good evening so far. Zepp was 90.14 on saves coming into this one. He's played 2. Dennis Endras of Adler Mannheim had a chance as well. Well, we do get a smile from the youngsters in on the cheap tickets. Not so many smiles though coming out the face of Pat Cortina. His job is always made easier by victories, of course, and a slow affair at the moment. And the Austrians trying to get the puck back into the centre ice. They've done it now, and well, no whistle. Bursting forward is Mauer. Mauer with the shot. I think it just went wide there. Mauer with the pass across, but puts it straight down the throat. Manuel Latusa. Zepp. Germany going to start from in behind the goal, just letting the skaters fan out. Well, sometimes it can be like this, and it's got to be patient both sides to try and wait for that opportunity when it does eventually come. Make sure that they take it. Punt as well to win the face-off, but Germans had it back there for a moment. Then Erberger, his pass comes across, but it's no good, too close to Baxman. Well, and then a little bit sloppy. Erberger in behind. Punt again. And then just driven back towards the crease by Lugauer. Another shot from range, another one that goes miles away from the Austrian goalie, Bernhard Starkbaum. Driving forward, Raffel still, he's probably had the best chance. Nice layback, chance here perhaps Puk. Too much traffic in front of Zepp in the German goal. Away it comes with Ankert. He's in the middle. The options there. Well, shot from Rankel. The Austrians are taking it back. Oh, there's a smart pass as well to find Puk, who sends it across. And then the puck just over and out. See there, just another very basic error from Jens Baxman. Just tries to flick the puck away, but doesn't manage it. And almost gives an opportunity to the Austrians. Well inside the last 5 minutes of the second period. That one's caught comfortably from the stick of Michael Wolf. "32 years of age now, Wolf, one of the veterans of the squad. One of the veterans in terms of World Cup appearances as well. This is 6th. Also been to the Olympic Games 2010. Germany had a decent run. Somewhere they won't be, which is what we're building to. Sochi next year, played in Russia, 2014 edition of the ice hockey in the Olympics. Well, just lost in front, chance there for Wolf. Tries to lay it back, could work out here, and the shot, once again, that time it was from Kruger. Kruger just spins and twisted in behind. Good check just to slow things down. Plenty of traffic in front of the goal. Kruger lays it off, and a dummy. Suddenly the Germans have come to life, and the shot, that strike the post, and then the whistle goes. Well, Germany suddenly look dangerous. Suddenly start testing. Watch here. Well, that was nice bit of skill there from Michael Wolf, getting the puck out of mid-air. Well, having to change just too quick there, Marcus Kink. And the puck comes out Germany's way. Looking for an option back in the middle. 3.5 minutes to go in the second period. Germany just suddenly starting to look dangerous. Can they keep that up as Austria come forward with the puck? And oh, nice little layoff. Oh, much smoother. Koch goes across. Teammate arrives. Well, he was under pressure though. Could be danger here. And Germany coming forward. It's still. Oh, yes, what a goal by Marcus Kink. And Germany finally break the deadlock as the 3-minute mark comes up. And an error in center ice. And Marcus Kink gets his second goal of the tournament. Well, we can see here that Latouche loses it. Kink just jinks back to the left, puts it on his forehand side, and manages to finish it. And an excellent goal there from the left winger. Comes inside there. Well, it wasn't the cleanest though. You look at that again, and maybe, just maybe, Starkbaum could have done better. Either way, finally got a goal. That's Kink's third goal in 13 World Championship games. Going back to 2010-11. Well, Austria, for all their promise in the first period, they couldn't continue it. Couldn't keep up the same level and the same threat. And Germany have made them pay. There certainly hasn't been vintage hockey here in Helsinki. Germany have still managed to take the lead and try and finish out this period with just over 2 minutes remaining. Here's Raffel, lays back, shots coming. Oh, it still went wide from Pinter. Amazing how many shots haven't got to the goalies. Good skating again. Oh, cheeky effort. That was Hager that time coming forward and tried to just scoop it up over Starkbaum. Something to chase. One more chance. And this time it's up and out. Here's the goal again from Kink. You see him just weave his way inside. It was Martin Schmig who didn't do enough. Orla Tusu lost the puck initially. Celebrations for the German outfits as they ready to finish up this period with a 1-goal lead. Defensive face-off. Kruger sends it round the boards. Here's Wolf. He's had a good influence since coming in. Well, a confusion there behind the goal. Not good communication between the Austrian defensemen. Putting more pressure on themselves. I have a feeling that there's going to be an error such as that. Player just losing the puck in a crucial area of the ice that would lead to the first goal, and so it was. Cortina will have relaxed just a little bit now. Face off in center ice as well. Germany going to come away with it. Pass some trip goes around the boards. Waiting for it is Altman. Altman again. Altman takes a heavy check there as the Germans chased it in behind. Now coming away, Libera. In his first ever World Championships, moved back to Austria from the Swedish second division this season. Managed to bring it away with Vanek. Still Vanek. Well, could be a call for tripping. Referee's arms up. Well, he's only got seconds left on the play. And we're going to get the whistle. Is the ref going to allow the time to finish? 5 seconds remaining. I think it was the goalie, in fact, Rob Zepp, who was guilty of the infringement. Let's have another look here. Indeed he was, just wiping out Vanek as he came around the back of the goal. So the dying seconds sees Nikolai Gok go off in place of the goalie. Defenseman for Adler Mannheim. Perhaps having a word with the roster there, sitting on the side. Wow, with the officials just trying to clear things up as we get ready to finish the second period. As Germany have just taken a goal to nil. Well, the buzzer goes. Germany take the lead and they go to the break. 1-0 after Marcus Kink, the man in your picture, scored an excellent solo effort on 37 minutes. Much more to come in the third period. Don't go away.
Standings after the second period. Germany leads Austria 1-0. shots on goal in the second period. Team Germany 12, Team Austria 10 shots. Ja Saksa aloittaa kolmannen erän vajaa-loppuisena. Team Germany starts the third period short-handed.
Hello and welcome back to the Hartwall Arena, where it's currently Austria 0, Germany 1. A goal on 37 minutes by Marcus King. The difference between the two sides. The Germans, though, may be wary after they took that 2-1 lead against the Slovakians in the last game, only to see it overturned in the space of 7 minutes in the third period. So Germany are going to have to try and make sure of this victory, which would be, if they can get through this final period, their first of the tournament. One that Captain Erhoff has said was much needed, and we're going to turn it around. Germany starting the third and final period, a man short after the tripping offence on goalkeeper Rob Zepp. We've got a long way to go still, though, here in Helsinki. And the Austrian challenge, which started so brightly and really looked as if they were going to get the first goal, when Michael Raffel went clean through one-on-one in the first minute, only to shoot straight at Zepp. And there were a couple other chances in there as well. Vanek, the real superstar of the Austrian roster, he missed a good chance. Another one arriving there for Vanek, but taken off his stick just as he was about to pull the trigger. And now the Germans cuts back inside. Oh, what a moment there for Frank Mauer. Could he have shot first time, decided to come back onto his forehand. And in the end, it was a comfortable save. Another penalty, though, early on in this third period. Slashing offence against Thomas Puck. Just 1 minute exactly into the final time here. We can see it again from Frank Mauer. Yet to get a point, the Adler Mannheim forward in the World Championships, but put himself in a good position there. That was a close shot as well from Moritz Müller. We've seen a number of opportunities for both sides, but failing to really connect to the puck in the crucial moment. As the Germans come forward on the right wing, that pass looking for Rankel. Moritz Müller. Kruger's been a good addition to the roster since coming in a couple of days ago. And the Austrians come away with it. The shot count from the second period was 10-12 in favour of Germany, as they just turned it up in the final moments. Really started to look more dangerous, and they've come away with the puck once again here. Pass from Gogola. Kruger well up the ice, 4-on-4, but the Germans will be back to full strength. And they've got a minute against 4 skaters for the Austrians. Erhoff. Well, he's under pressure. Manages to dig it out. Schutz. Again arriving. Schuller. And the Germans have managed to press them back into centre ice, and then the pass on the spin. Good move there. Rankel holding up the play. He just has it taken from him, though, as the Austrians look to kill this penalty. Smart turn on the spin from Schuller once more. We've got a couple of points in the tournament As the pass comes over to Marcel Gock. And then the driven shot from high up on the point, but snatched by Starkbaum. And he ripped that one, Ehrhoff. There's a nice hide and no traffic in front of the net. It's a comfortable take in the end as Evia steps off the ice for a breather. Another chance on this left side. Poor pass this time, which sends Frank Bordler chasing back. 3 minutes gone in the final period. Still Austria 0, Germany 1. All the skaters on the right wing, and another shot claimed by Starkbaum. As I mentioned, is playing his hockey in Sweden now. And he's renewed his contract with Modo in the Elite Syrian. 46 games for them after moving from Villach in Austria, where he'd been playing for the last 6 seasons. Now the Austrians really need to start something going. So far, Germany are looking the better in this third time. Chasing hard, Thomas Puck. Reverse pass off the boards. Was that the best idea with 2 German skaters arriving? And there's danger now. And the shot from close range ricochets back off. Starkbaum with men in front of him. Wasn't sighted as the shot arrived. And eventually they've managed to get away. But Thomas Puck, what was he thinking? Tried to be a little too smart, too cute on the puck again now. And put his goal in danger, taking his time to get us going again from behind the goal. Oh, another poor pass. Well, the 6-3 win yesterday seems a long time ago. Narrow angle for the shot there from Latusa. And they managed to just send it up the ice. Pass from Ibera, just inside the German zone. Koch puts it down, now behind the goal. Again, the German outfit just come away with it. Well, so far, one of the lowest scoring games of the tournament in this group. Finland got past Slovakia 2-0. The fewest goals we've had in a match in Group H. Over in Stockholm, Czechs beat Belarus 2-0. So no match yet in the tournament. Finished 1-0. We can maybe expect some more goals right on the edge of the offside as the pass comes across. Oh, again, it wasn't a good one. Passing has been very patchy as there's a collision between Starkbaum and Felix Schütz. Starkbaum in his 2nd World Championships in the top level. Twice in Division 1, where he picked up the gold and silver like many of his teammates. Also an under-18 World Junior bronze medalist. Germany struggling to get it out of centre ice as they come forward again now on the left wing with Kink, who scored the goal. In behind, up on the point, another pass goes away. This time Ehrhoff collects as the Germans backpedal into their own zone and look to start again as the line change is made. Here's Ehrhoff. Again reluctant to come forward. Still Christian Ehrhoff. Now they're looking to control the play. That was a good pass. Could be something here for Germany, but Kink this time unable to get it past Starkbaum, who had the advantage of the tight angle to cover the goal. Kink's going to win the race to the puck. Where is he? Well, up against the boards, taken away by Robert Lucas. Lucas, who's another one of the most experienced guys out there for the Austrians. This is 8th World Championship. And a driven shot from Schuller. And it couldn't get past Yannick Siedenberg, who was right in front, struck him on the legs. Well, breaking individually, both sides guilty of that. As the shot comes from the wide, which is making it difficult to build up the play. Mauer's effort turned away by Starkbaum. Mauer again going for it. Well, he's at risk of going in the box, so that challenge there on Schmig. He's using the stick to pull Martin Schmig down. Referees are satisfied though, as again in centre ice, this time with Hunderpfund. Well, they're being limited to shots from wide on the wings, both Austria and Germany. The angle making it difficult to have real hope of scoring. Andrei Lakos unable to really test out Zepp on that occasion. And it's Austria that need the goal. There was the shot from Kink just before, but looking at the near post, this is the angle. And really was a comfortable save by Starkbaum. Well, in fact, on closer examination, clipping the very top of the frame of the goal. That's why we need those super slow-mos, the speed that this puck is flying around. And the Austrian coach is alongside Manuel Viveros, having a think about their tactics as 7 minutes gone in the final period and still no real change to the pattern of the play. Austria needs something. If Germany manage to take the points here, will leapfrog their local rivals. Germany, remember, on 1 point coming into this, the 4th game in Group H. Austria on 3 after their 1 win. Into Lugauer. Needs to play it back off the boards to Altman. Still Mario Altman. Well, it's a bit steep for into Lugauer. He couldn't get hold of it, and the Germans putting the pressure on again. This time it's with Schutz. Arriving in support was Gok. Austria bringing away into centre ice. Well, again, a promising moment building there. Holding there against Felix Schutz. 7 minutes and 56 seconds in. This is the incident alongside Altman. Doesn't take much. So again, chance, plenty of penalty minutes. The Germans had 8 in the first period, 6 in the second. And that's their first 2 of the final period. With the Austrians now trying to make it. Another whistle on the play. A driven shot from high up on the point. All sorts of traffic in front, but the shooting hasn't been too accurate. Face off in the neutral zone. Austria come away with it. It's a high bouncing puck. Sent around the backboards in behind the German goal. Quickly on the spin was Kruger. He loses out. As the Germans are on the defensive mode, but that was a good little steal there. Nice turnover Just dumped it at the other end. Well, Starkbaum killed the puck. Will suit Germany. King shares a few words with Thomas Puck. Puck, who played 118 NHL games for the Rangers and the Islanders in New York. One-time appearance in the Stanley Cup. Austria still on the power play. Coming down the left wing. Oh, it's a good tackle though by Hager. See confirmation there. 14 penalty minutes to 6. Now in behind. Well, Zepp was trying to get his glove on it. Eventually he managed. As things get a little testy in front of the German goal. Well, Latvia was saying yesterday it seemed that Austria had 6 shots on goal and 6 goals, but so far today they've had plenty of opportunities but haven't been able to have the same consistency in front of the net. Far too many going wide and gradually faded as the game has gone on. Even now with this power play looking second best and some weary skaters out there. Once again, Germany just pinch it back and can try to use it, sends it up the other end and run the line change. They're doing well here. 30 seconds left in the power play. Checked back by Puck. Driving into the German zone was Koch, but he shown a white ball. How different it could have been if Raffel had tucked that opening chance away, as Thomas Vanek receives his orders. Well, for cross-checking there. Dramatic reaction from Marcus King. So Vanek, the star man for Austria, goes in the box, and if they were building any pressure, it's very quickly released, that penalty. So Austria down to 4, and the Germans maybe can have a chance to get that second goal. It's going to be crucial. 10 minutes to go, 10 seconds to go I should say, till the Germans back to full strength. Germany will be looking to their game with Latvia, which is on the 11th, 3 days from now. Their next time out in the tournament is an opportunity to get a further 3 points. Remember I said they had 2 wins and 5 defeats in the tournament last year, also held here in Helsinki and over in Stockholm. Nice little reverse pass. The Germans can just start with Nikolai Gok on the power play. They should be pushing here now to get this second goal. They don't want any drama. We're in the final 10 minutes of the third period. And the long way round is Andre Rankel. Nice pass, cross ice to Schutz. Schutz goes around the boards. Arriving and pass from Rankel. Now it's Gok. High up on the point. Just a little short pass. Is the shot coming? Indeed it is. And just fended away with the glove by Starkbaum. Taking their time. Grielinger. Still Grielinger. Saved with the glove once again by Starkbaum. Still parrying a puck away. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Erhoff, the captain. There's options in the center ice with Ullmann. Ullmann drives up Into the corner, pings it off the board, intercepted. Sent up the other end. Austrians now with 10 seconds to go till they're back to full strength. Hordler. Well, his teammate was alive to that. Gogola. His pass gets away from Wolf. And back to 5-on-5. The whistle goes. Just be one relegated down from the group. Neither of these two want to be that one. Latvia's next game is tomorrow against Slovakia. Difficult to see where they're going to pick up any more points. Played 3, lost 3 so far, Latvia. And that puck just goes bouncing through. No commercial break for us as Mauer goes off the ice. 25 years of age, Frank Mauer. His 3rd World Championship. It was before. We're just trying to bring the puck down. Daniel Pieter. Gradually getting closer, the Germans, to that first win. Well, having a bit of maintenance on the ice before getting back into action. Face up in the neutral zone. Germans come away with it. IIHF off the backboards. And yet another whistle. Well, it's slow play. All those Austrian fans there looking concerned. A little salute to the TV, which is suspended high above the ice. It's dotted around here in the Hardball Arena. Over eager, so Siedenberg comes in for the face-off right in the centre. IIHF just tried to dig it back. Austria come away with it. Oh, moment there for Koch, who was arriving. The puck was at his feet, but went through his legs. Here's Schumig. Oh. On the forecheck, the Austrians making it difficult for Germany to get away. Again, it's just hacked up the ice. Pass from Latusa, looking a little better. Puk goes back to Latusa, who's jammed up against the barriers. Looking for it on the spin, and the reverse pass from Vanek. And he goes straight to Siedenberg, who brings it up into the Austrian zone. Now round the back, looking for Kink. Kink, who got the goal. High up on the point, Muller, who took his time about it, and the shot did come in. And Starkbaum, it struck him on the helmet as it bounced out, and has inadvertently started this attack for the Austrians. On the spin is Raffel. He lays back. Oh, again, Untulugawa. Had he been able to strike that one first time, could have caused trouble for Germany. Instead, it just slipped away, and the German defense managed to recover. Still here on this near side. Little flick on by Altman. Germany do well to just get through that attack as the shot from Marcel Gock is straight at Starkbaum. And so we can take a look at Kink, and here is the moment where the puck was lost by Latusa on the barriers. Kink has found his way between the two defensemen. Starkbaum took a big deflection off his pad and just bobbled over the top and into the net. Suitable goal for what has been an attritional match here in Group H. 6 minutes left. A little layoff down there on the Austrian goal line. Gogula turns back. Man in behind is Wolf. Gogula arrives to take the puck back off him high up on the point. Pass comes quickly over. Knowing he was under pressure there, Hordler had to get rid of it quickly and allows the Austrians to take back the possession. Schmig, a little inside pass to now drive straight through the centre. Well, that would have been a brilliant solo goal had he got the shot past the last line of defence, but Austria still have it. Oh, again, just missing the control, but it's come back. And then the shot makes a big deflection off Puk. It was Frank Mauer who hit it. Here he is again, Mauer. And some support. You can see Germany really dominating the shots in this third period, 8-3. It's been far closer than that in the previous two. We're inside the final 5. What can Austria do here? Get themselves level. Try and force overtime. It's a nice pass into the left. Collision right on the blue line, and again it's just forced back up the ice by the German defence. Cross from John Tripp. Oh, an excellent work arriving. Marcus Kink putting a kink in the Austrian defence throughout this match. Managed to get it back off him this time. Really playing all out here, Germany, to hold on to this victory. You know how important it is. 4 minutes now. Muntulugawa, the shot goes wide. Schutz brings it up into the neutral zone and just dumps it up the end and chases after his own puck. Starkbaum just comes out of goal, and there's the higher tempo to the play. As the end comes into sight. Pass works out off the barrier. Schmig chases his own puck. And then just round the boards by Kruger. Nice and pulled. Now you can see there, feeling the pace of this, Felix Schutz. Well, it has to be a happy man, the German coach, Pat Cortina. His position is close, but where he'd want to be, ahead with 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Took a big deflection there off the stick of Marcel Gock. Trying to dig it out from the wall. They don't want to make any silly mistakes. Austria here, just to keep the passes nice and tight and try and just open, fashion that chance to get themselves level inside to final 3. Check up against the boards on Rankel. Now Lakos. Well, skating hard. Schmig couldn't come away with it. And this time it's pouched by Starkbaum. Is it going to happen for Austria? Doesn't feel like it. Germany do well to pinch it back with Pieter. Loses out behind the goal though. Oh, there's 4 on 3, and then intercepted though by Frank Hordler, and Hordler's got an option in the middle. Oh, again the chance goes begging. On the steal, Germany Once again, unable to just put two passes together to make a chance. Even there, Siedenberg miscuing as he came forward with the puck under no pressure. Maybe though for Thomas Koch, surrounded by four defensemen, I should say, as the check comes in by Ankert. And another whistle. Well, and a penalty late in the day against Ankert for interference. Well, how crucial could this be? With only a minute and a half remaining, Germany down to 4. Timeout called. Time for the special teams to come to the fore. And that's exactly what the Austrian coach Manuel Viveris is trying to do. Get his side primed up. Everybody cranes their neck to see the orders. One final push to try and level things. Germany have already been in one overtime game after winning the final period against Finland to tie it up at 3-3 and then going on to lose to the hosts in the first overtime. I don't want to do that again. How much of a boost it will be to their confidence and their hopes of staying up in the top division. They can hold on to this narrow lead in the dying moments. Kruger swings it away, still in the German zone. 1:20 left in the final period. The goalkeeper pulled. 6 skaters against 4. Taking their time about it. Austria. Koch. Pass across, and then the shot. And then again, another great save. And Zepp is equal to the challenge as he shuttles across his goal. Another driven shot from Unterlegauer, but this time it's blocked down. Marcel Gock in a good position. He's there again just to intercept. Both skaters diving for it. Chance here. Brought into the Austrian zone. Oh, what a steal, though. Taking it back by Vanek. Inside the final 30 seconds, Vanek on the spin. His pass could only hit Kink. On the goal line. Chance here maybe to get it away. Seconds ticking by. And the shot, oh, it goes wide from Kink. Let's just have a look. There could be a penalty here against Thomas Vanek, and celebrations from the German players with 9 seconds to go indicates, I think, that this game has finally gone the German way, and he's given the goal for Vanek slashing as he tried to shoot into an open net. You can see here that Vanek loses out. Should be Pock. Really, he's the one that commits the penalty. Well, they've had a roller coaster, the Germans. It's 2-0 now. And with only 8 seconds remaining, that's it. They've done it. They've got their first win of the championship. As the referee just double checks. And the goalie back in, but it's all over. And the buzzer goes. Disappointment for Austria. They didn't deserve it. They were poor this afternoon. Germany were a little better, and that's why they ended up 2-0 against their rivals. They share a border, but they're not going to share any points out of this one. Germany 2-0, and Kink with a couple of goals after being slashed down as he shot into an empty net. That's the difference, which means that Germany are going to go above Austria in Group H onto 4 points. And their tournament is finally in the 4th game up and running. That's all we've got time for from the Hartwall Arena. It's a few moments to go with the MVPs to come up. I'll leave you to enjoy those with Romeo and Nielsen. Good evening.
Official sponsor of the 2013 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship. Itävallan palkinnon jakaa the prize for Team Austria is presented by the President of Austrian Ice Hockey Federation, Itävallan jääkiekkoiliiton puheenjohtaja Dieter Kalt. Itävallan paras pelaaja Best Player of Team Austria numero 12, number 12, Michael Raffel. Saksan palkinnon jakaa the prize for Team Germany is presented by the General Manager of Grizzly Adams Wolfsburg, Grizzly Adams Wolfsburg GM Karl-Heinz Fliegau. Saksan paras pelaaja Best Player of Team Germany numero 17, number 17, Markus King.